guys, how's it going? It's me, Toby, back here for another video, and in today's video we are once again back in the garage gym. We are doing some training and we're going to be hitting a pretty nice and heavy events day. Yeah, should be really good. So events days for me, as I'm sure you're well aware, focus around log press and pressing for the first half, and then some more events later on in the session. So the first thing we're going to be doing today is we're going to work up to a couple of heavy singles on the log. Log's been feeling mega recently, so yeah, going to be working up to just below my PB weight. We're going to be working up to around 112 kilos for, as I said, 2 singles, so should be really nice. Yeah, log's been a weird one recently where it's been either really good or really not so great. I think it's the heat, the sweat making the clean slippy, but I have solved that by getting some grip tape on the log, which makes it a bit easier. I was going to buy a grip shirt, but I couldn't afford it basically, so instead I got a bit of grip tape off Amazon. Does the job for now. And then yeah, once we have finished the log, we're going to move on to some accessories, some bench press, some various other pressing things, and then we will do some events. I don't know which events I'm feeling yet for the end of the session, but I'm feeling probably some yoke, as it's a nice day and it'll be good to get under the yoke again, and then possibly some stones or sandbag depending on what I'm feeling. But that'll be dependent on how my back is feeling. My upper back is really tight, and so at the minute I had quite a hefty back day yesterday with lots of various rows, so stones may be a bit of a struggle, but we will see. That is what I'm going to try to do anyway. But as I said, first things first, we're going to work up to a couple heavy singles on the log. So I'm going to get warmed up and I'm going to show you my log warm-ups now. I can't get over just how effortless that 92 warm-up felt. That usually moves a lot slower than that. Log is feeling mega today. Let's get on to those heavy singles. So, not the awesomely easy singles that I thought I was going to get. Yeah, let's get into why that happened. So this showcases perfectly that for one, all of my sessions aren't good, and for two, why it is so important to make sure that your position's right, your technique is flawless, and that a weight that should be easy for me went so badly purely just to rushing things, making silly mistakes. I'm going to go into what those mistakes were now and how you can avoid them. So the first single looked like it was pretty easy, looked like it was going to go, and then just got nowhere near. Why? Because I rushed it. I got it to my chest and almost instantly went to try and press it, but as you can see in that video, the log rolled very slightly forward as I went about to press, so it ended up, instead of pressing from this position and going straight, it rolled, so it went forward, which you're never going to lock out a heavy weight when you're pressing forward, no matter how strong you are. If you're a matter of kilos off your PB and try and lock out a press that's going forward or too far backwards, it's just not going to happen. So as soon as I felt it come off my chest, I knew I'd fucked it up, chucked it down, unhappy, and this is where we get into the second single. So the second single was near perfect technique-wise apart from one thing. So the one thing that was not perfect about it was, as I went to press, it was going and I tried to jam my head through to try and cheat the lockout. I was just so focused on wanting to actually lock out when I forgot everything that I've been trying to work on, just went full rage mode and it just didn't happen. So I've been really trying to keep my head back and watch the lockout go up. Because if I try and jam my head through, I become unstable, can't usually lock it out. And it's just usually better for me to watch the log go up. And if I had done that, if I had been patient, if I had just trusted that I would lock it out, then I probably would have got it. But I rushed it. I didn't take enough rest between the first and second single because I was so grumpy. I missed the first one. I just couldn't sit still. I wanted just to go give it a go. And yeah, it's really hard to come back from failing a first heavy single to come back and try and do a second. It almost never happens. I've done it on 1 or 2 occasions, but this was not one of them. I rushed it. I forgot all my technique and it didn't go so well. But silver linings, my final warm-up moved the best my final warm-up ever has. My cleans felt impeccable. It was just some rush pressing, and the biggest silver lining of them all, it made for an interesting video for you guys where I could go over some of the reasons why something didn't go so well and how important it is to stick to your guns. Don't lose your head when you fail something. Don't rush it, and make sure that your technique is as flawless as possible every single time. The more you do it, the more naturally it will come. But as you saw there, when I started failing, I started reverting back to my old mistakes that I have been making for a long time and I'm trying to rectify. So it's a learning experience. We move forward. I'm not too unhappy because I didn't feel weak. I didn't feel like I failed. I just felt like I fucked up. I messed up. Had I not messed up, I wouldn't have failed them, basically. It felt really good strength-wise. It didn't feel like it was a PB weight that I was failing because it was too heavy. I just messed it up. So hopefully that's interesting for you guys and you guys can take something away from that and maybe implement it to your own training, not make the same mistakes on log or anything else really. It goes for most PB heavy attempts, that you just got to stick to what you do on the lighter attempts and not try and brute it up because it's not going to work. But anyway, that's that. I'm now going to move on to some bench press and some accessories, which I'm going to do off camera because it's bench. It's just going to be sets of 10, nothing massively interesting. And then we'll get into some events that hopefully will go a bit better. So yeah, just finished off my accessories, which is a bunch of bench, sets of 10, 97.5 kilo, then some bicep curls, then some rear delts as well. So my arms are pretty shot, but it is perfect timing now to move on to the yoke. So I'm going to go get set up outside, warm up. With my warm-ups for yoke, I jump about 50 kilo at a time, and I'll join you as we start to get a bit heavier. Yoke felt good. Oh my god, I knew as soon as that 270 went up, I was expecting in my plan today to do a couple runs at 270, maybe go up to 300 if I feel good. That didn't happen. 270 felt amazing, so I was like, right, we'll go straight to 300. I need to win this session. Log didn't go so well. And then yeah, 300 felt really solid, the best 300s ever felt. So I was like, screw it. Let's go for a PB on the yoke. I've got 320 or 705 pounds-ish for 10 meters before, but that was with drops. It wasn't in one solid run. And today, we got it in one solid run. And you know what? It didn't feel that heavy. I lost my air 3/4 of the way, but I managed to stay solid, regain control, and finish it off. So, yeah, not the smoothest yoke PB in the world, but really, really happy with that. So yeah, a very 50-50 session there. Log felt really good until the top sets where I messed it all up. The accessories felt great, and then yoke felt absolutely incredible. So I think this session's still a win, even though the main compound didn't go so well. So really happy with that. I am, however, going to leave it there. I did think about doing some stones, but after doing that heavy yoke, my upper back is feeling really tight. And I'm not there for it today. I would barely manage a couple singles with the 100. So I'm going to leave it there. Going to be sensible, rest up this weekend. But yeah, what a wicked session. I'm super happy with that. So I hope you guys did enjoy seeing the trials of tribulations of a session that doesn't go so well and then ends on an absolute bang. So leave a like down below for me getting my yoke PB. Comment down below what you guys want to see in future events, training videos, any strongman events that maybe I haven't showcased as much that you guys would like to see me give a go, because I have the flexibility to choose which event I do at the end of a Friday session. So yeah, let me know what you want to see and I'll try and get round to it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far and haven't considered hitting subscribe, please do. I'm trying to make it up to 1,000. It's a nice round number and it will really show your support to me. I try and get these videos out once a week to show whatever sort of training I am doing at the time, as well as other videos here and there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Toby and I will see you in the next video.